friends, namaste. Welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I'm Shelly. Welcome to day 3 of the Awaken You series. Today's practice is inspired to help us find that space between peace and playfulness. Join me, my friends, whether you have a hoop or you're using your invisible hoop, on your mat, unroll that yoga mat, peel the corners up. And if they're rolling up, that's okay. Cross applesauce. Find that sukha and that sthira, that space between comfort and ease. Finding length in the spine, allowing your hoop to frame you as you are the center of your own universe, my friends. Breathing a breath into the upper chest. And if you would like, placing a hand on the upper chest, feeling the chest lift, either allowing the jaw to drop or allowing the breath to come through the nose. Inhaling a breath into the upper chest and letting it dissipate. Really feeling that constriction at the back of the throat here for Array Chakra Pranayama. It's like you're fogging up that glass. Inhaling that breath in, like you would. On the next exhale, closing the jaw and pressing that air all the way through the nose, constricting the breath. Allowing yourself to feel settled, letting go of whatever was happening before, whatever's happening after, and just be here. Bringing the hands, palms kissing palms, to the heart center and setting an intention for yourself, an intention for your practice. Or it could be to just find that place between peace and that place between play. Bringing in imagery of a light shining down, just like this light, shining down the top of your head and letting it shower down your entire body. And as that clean white light showers down, allowing yourself to cleanse and clear and letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Any deep-seated emotions or fears or stresses or strains and overwhelm, and allowing that light to cleanse and clear and wash through you. Bringing in the words of peace by just simply noting, I am peace. On the inhale and exhaling, I am peace. Breathing in that peace, my friends. Allowing that white light to cleanse and clean you. Allowing that light to revitalize you. Allowing that light to ignite you in your real self, no matter what it is that you are experiencing in your life, my friends. Exhaling, bringing the body, bringing the sit bones back, allowing that hoop to come up, allowing those legs to lay along, bringing that hoop up here, tapping into, I'm feeling that peace, I'm feeling a little bit of that peace, and just gently bringing that hoop and laying those legs long, as in we're in the staff pose for yoga, finding length in the spine, a tone in the core here. Inhale with the hoop, lifting that hoop up high, or what feels good, if it feels good, just a cactus here. Exhaling and diving the hoop forward. Inhale to raise. Exhale the hoop down. Inhale to rise that hoop straight up. And this is just gentle. Hands are on the outside, wrapped around the outside of the hoop. Then thumb on the inside. Exhaling. Inhale to raise the hoop up. Exhaling. Good job, my friends. Inhale to raise up from the core, twisting to one side. Exhaling, allowing the hoop to just gently drop. And you can slowly rock it side to side, not compromising the integrity of the spine by twisting too far back. We're just simply here like we're driving our hoop. Maybe you can just take it back a teeny bit further with the hoop here. Slow and steady, my friends. Inhale to raise up from the core, twisting to the opposite direction, allowing that hoop to rest down on the earth. Simply driving a little bit side to side. Good job, my friends. Slowly warming up that body here. As you warm up, just feeling that spine, that energy within. Inhaling to raise up to neutral, bringing that hoop around. Taking the shoulder blades and opening up the inner chest and the back body, bringing those shoulder blades together here. Opening up the heart here, big heart opener here. Exhaling, diving that hoop forward. As the hoop dives forward, crisscrossing and coming in here into a tabletop position. From this tabletop position, our hoop is ahead of us, setting open a wide open starfish hand planted into the earth. Big wide open starfish hand, one foot straight back. Exhaling the other foot straight back for a plank pose. From this plank pose, really opening through the shoulder blades, rolling the biceps out, tucking in at the core here. Exhaling, pressing straight into that downward dog. And taking our downward dog here to the knees and gently taking our hoop and flipping that on the back side of our body, and whatever this looks like for you, and bringing that hoop slowly and mindfully, peeling the knees up from the mat, raising high up to the sky. Good job, my beautiful friends. Exhaling, bending at the knees, peeking forward through the center of your universe, through your hoop here, finding that place between peace and play. Inhale to rise up the right foot, and slowly and mindfully, whatever this looks like, taking that foot and bringing that foot forward. Thank you, my love. Bringing that foot all the way forward. So if you need to take a little journey with that hand and bring that foot forward, you may. Option to stay rested down on a knee, or option to post up on a hind foot. Both feet facing the short edge of the mat. Bringing that peace and that play with us with our hoop. Here for a runner's lunge, crescent lunge. Exhaling, bringing that hoop up high. Soft bend to the back. June bug is here. Hello, June. Soft bend to the back here. Exhaling forward in Mr. Milo. Inhaling a big breath in. My kids are getting a little wacky. Play on the wings. Hey guys, can we slow it down, please? Exhaling a big heart opener here. And slowly and mindfully dropping that hind heel. As we drop that hind heel, opening up the hind foot, the long edge of the mat from Virabhadrasana to the warrior two. As I'm faced away from you, my friends, grabbing that hoop, as we take that hoop firm in the grips of our hands here, slowly and mindfully raising the hoop high like your inner warrior. As you bend in the front foot, peeking down and tuning into that knee, if that knee is going in or out too far, tuning down here. Exhaling, rotating, pivoting like we're doing that peaceful warrior. Our peaceful warrior is just this slight hinge and opening of the back body, flowing to that warrior two. Exhaling for extended side angle, so using the strength of the core and extending that side angle. And now flowing to warrior two, peaceful warrior. And extended side angle, just flowing, finding that center, a soft bend to the back, and coming side forward. Exhaling, bringing that hind foot facing forward, diving those hands straight down, setting in for that downward dog. Opening up that wide open starfish hand, shooting that foot back, and just walking out your dog here. If you need to straighten out your shirt, I know my shirt always flips up when I'm in this down dog. Oh, thank you, Milo. Milo has an eye patch. She has a little eye injury from a DVD frisbee at his eye from his little brother. That happened. Yikes. Taking that opposite foot, exhaling that heel up high, and slowly on that journey, whatever this looks like for you, if you need to stop here and journey this foot forward, or if you can bring it all the way forward, my friends. Option to stay hind, June, no thank you. Hind foot down onto the earth here. Or powering up, raising, squeezing, hugging the cores together. As the core is hugged together, the thighs are brought together. Inhale, raising that hoop. Exhaling, tipping the heart back. Opening up here for this beautiful crescent lunge, this Anjaneyasana. Exhaling if you want to, coming a little bit forward. Exhaling back, finding that place of peace and play, and slowly dropping that heel, opening up the hips to the long corner of the mat, grounding to the forward corners of the feet, the front foot, the back foot. Inhale, raising that hoop up high. Good job, friends. Feeling that inner warrior, that inner strength, and tilting to find that peaceful warrior. So it's just a gentle twisting of the core, using that strength, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core, opening up here. Virabhadrasana 2 and 2. Exhaling, tilting for that extended side angle. No thank you, June, please watch out. Extended side angle here. This is my real life, and this is what happens. Using that inner strength, that inner core, exhaling, flowing. So flowing from these three to what feels good for you with a big inhale, and exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, finding that peace in that play, my friends. Exhaling, both feet facing the long edge of the mat, and bringing the heels in and facing the big toes, facing the corners of your mat. Taking a moment to place that hoop on your head and finding that balance here. If you can find that little balance on the head, this can be quite challenging. Thank you. It can be challenging, so testing yourself to find that inner strength, that inner balance. Thank you, Milo. Tuning into the four corners of the feet, pressed into the earth like glue. Exhale, driving the sit bones down, down, down to the earth. Finding that light, bringing that light down for a goddess. And tuning into that inner strength here. Testing yourself with your inner balance. If this is falling off, just stop and grab it. Testing that inner balance with that hoop. This is my kind of grass skirt dancing movement. Taking it slow and steady. Lifting up the heel, the left heel, the right heel, and just slowly journeying the arms and finding a little bit of that play. I love dance. Dance is so healing, and just allowing the sit bones to boom, come on down, grabbing that hoop, taking the hands in the hoop, and just with a gentle rotation, pushing forward, hinging that hoop forward. Did you feel that? Slow and steady, hinging that hoop backwards. Just a hinge, it's just pressing it forward, keeping it simple here, keeping it playing, and maybe just taking that hoop slow, side to side, and being playful with that hoop, tapping into that inner child. We all have this inner child that is deprived of love and play because we grow up, we're like grown-ups, or maybe you are a child, and people tell you to focus, to calm down, to keep quiet. This is your time to play. Hey baby, take that side to side. You can hinge that forward and rock it side to side. And just be goofy. It doesn't have to be perfect. Be goofy. Goofy, goofy. And just allow yourself to find that inner goddess. Now try the toes, lifting the toes. Side to side, to side, to side. Milo's being really goofy. To side. And shake that booty if you will. And maybe take it and hop around. Do you have a space where you can hop around? Hop around a little bit and find that. Play. Milo's gonna hop around. And maybe just find a little dance move and find a little dance move and find a little movement and shake around and find that place between peace and play wherever you are. Sometimes just running in place, just smiling and shaking your head. Tapping into that mountain. As we're in our mountain, we're gonna work on that waist hooping. This is your core. This is the center of your being that holds you up. I know when I first started waist hooping, it was very intimidating. I saw my friend waist hooping and I was almost in awe of how is she doing that? So finding your center by grounding into the four corners of your feet. If you are a waist hooper, you go with it and you get your minutes in. I'm challenging you to 5 to 10 minutes a day to hoop waist. And if you still aren't at a space where you can keep your hoop up, take this hoop around you, close your eyes, tap into the breath, tap into how you're feeling, tap into that joy, that fun. Let go of that inner critic, let go of that voice that's telling you that you don't know how to do something or you're doing it wrong, and know that you're doing it exactly how you need to. And now I want you to see yourself. I want you to feel the connection of the hoop. You and the hoop are one. Where you put your energy, your attention, energy flows, and it will keep flowing and keep flowing. I want you to see and just envision yourself, my friend. Envision yourself doing the things that you want to do, whether it's waist hooping or setting a goal and following a dream, something that your heart has been just like exploding to do. I want you to see yourself in here first. See yourself and really tune into your body and really feel where your feet are, your knees, if your butt is sticking out, if you're curved forward. We're not going to have that momentum. If we tighten up at the core, tighten up at the glutes, find that length and that strength from that spine, bring that light in and let it run straight down. We can keep that hoop up, but when we start doing wobbly movements, our hoop falls. And if your hoop falls, give yourself a high five. There's a high five. Congratulate yourself. Your hoop's going to fall 1,000,000 times and it's okay. If your hoop has fallen, this is a really fun way to pick up your hoop instead of just bending over. You stand your feet really close together, really close together. We're going to zoom in for this so you can see it. Step those feet close together, my friend. Pop them together and just simply pop the hoop up and grab it in the opposite hand. Woo, woo, look at me, I am the best filmer. I do all of my own filming. And I used to get hindered by me doing all of my own filming, but I am grateful to do all of my own filming, and it is a gift that I am learning how to do all of this. It's such a treat. Again, so you drop that hoop, bring those feet together, you pinch, 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 pinch the feet together until your hoop has nowhere to go but up, and then bring with your hind foot, bring that hoop up and grab. Ha ha! Beautiful work, my friends. As you see yourself waist hooping, see it, believe it. And if you are already waist hooping, I want you to just keep going with it and keep having fun. And if you can test yourself, and you can just start by taking little steps and walking around. And yes, you need a little bit more space. If you're in your living room and you're bumping into things, just push the chairs or the couches out of the way and find that place. Find that space inside where it's fun to be playful. It also awakens this part of you that allows you that thought, that notion, that creativity, that being sexy is okay. There's this part of us that awakens like, I am sexy, look at me here, man, woman, whoever you are, the part of you in your body in this creative space is free and it's just ready to be awakened inside of you. Taking that slope and hooping it around the town, my friends. Beautiful work. Woo! Milo's doing some work on the rings. How's it going? Taking a moment to just pause. Pause and feel. Slow it down. Pause and feel. Put that hoop around your shoulder. And tune in and just see how's it going. How are you feeling? What is your inner critic saying? What's happening for you?
I'm gonna try to do it without the iPad.
You're doing so good. Okay, Milo. So good. Slow and steady. Now we're going to tune into being the true center of our own universe with this beautiful trick with your hoop. So taking your hoop, resting that hoop on your lower back. So feeling the connection of your hoop as we are going to tap into the center of our own universe. Hands wrapped around the outside, thumbs here, grabbing a hold, see? We're here, and just feel what this feels like to drive. Starting here, driving as we drive the center of our universe, taking your left hand as your guide and guiding that hand towards you. And there's always connection. So here we're driving. Oh, is your eye feeling better? Okay. Driving that hip, dropping that left hand, and slowly, it's kind of like this little contortion. Dropping, and now it's in your right hand, and the hoop has not left my hip. Thank you, Milo. Okay, maybe. And we're just slowly driving. I know at first this might seem like, whoa! It looks like this. It is being the center of your own universe. Okay, slowing it down. Hoop on the back. Boom. Back. Hands around the outside. I want you to feel the hoop. It's like your belt. I know when I first started this, the thought was crazy. What? I can be the center of my own universe. So we're feeling that hoop. We're feeling that hoop. Now with that left hand, my friend, your left hand, driving that hoop down. So taking control, then the rotation on your shoulders, driving, bringing that hoop down, and your opposite hand is coming up above. As it comes up above, you're moving and driving that hoop down. Milo, no more. Thank you. Thank you. You're very cute. Exhaling. Thank you. And the opposite wrist is kind of popping up, if you can see.
Good job.
This left hand is popping up, and we're bringing that around. So slow and steady. So it's like a belt, just taking it slow and steady. Driving your car. Okay, get that left hand and push it down. Opposite hand comes up. We're just taking a slow rotation, slow and mindful. Slowly rotating the center of your own universe. And now we're here in the center. Okay, try it again. Try it again. Stop this and rewind this if you need to a few more times. Driving that car behind us. Driving that left hand down towards the hip. Bringing it towards that left hip. Bringing it towards the belly. All the way back. All the way around. Good job. Slowly and steady. Slow and steady. Pause if you need to. Slow and steady, my friends. We're here. We're doing this slow and steady.
I'm here.
Yes. One more time. Boom. We're here. Driving. Bringing that hand towards the left hip. Driving it towards the pelvis in the front. Rotating around. Always connection with the hoop. Bringing that opposite arm, that left hand up. Opposite arm down. Slow and mindful. Back to center. Now try it a little bit faster if you've got it. Slowly, the center of your own universe. Slowly and mindful. And if you feel like you've got the hang of it this side, now pause and allow yourself to go the opposite way. So it's the same thing, opposite way. Driving the right hand down towards the hip, bringing the left hand down and away and around. So slow and mindful. It's slow and steady at first. I always tell my children, slow and steady wins the race, like the tortoise and the hare. Taking that slow and steady, and then you can pick it up and you can do fun tricks. And then eventually you can learn how to do fun things like waist tubing, throw in a little tree pose if you want to.
Got it.
And you can grab your hoop, and then you can do something real fun and just pop in a little trick. Being the center of your own universe. How is that going for you? If you need to work on it a little bit more, just pause it and rewind that. Being the center of your own universe. And that center of your own universe, now really take your hoop and let's hold it in front of us. Frame yourself from your head to your bottom chakras. Just allow yourself to breathe in that beautiful shape of the circle. Allow yourself permission to awaken you. Allow yourself permission to let the real light inside of you shine through all of the crazies, finding that perfect place between peace and play, my friends. And cultivating these feelings of, for me, I feel so much joy and fun that I've turned off for so long in my life. Milo, no more, thank you. That I've turned off for so long because I became a mom and I had to grow up and I had to do things the right way and I had to be the grown-up. And I would often watch my husband playing with the kids and almost sometimes I'd get mad, like, what are you doing? It's like I have another kid. And then now I have to stop and say, he's doing such an amazing job. We all need to tap into that inner child. So that's where this hoop yoga journey comes, my friends. Taking that hoop, that center of your universe, inhaling it, raising it high. Taking the hands and flipping them on the inside. So just a gentle flip of the wrist. Grabbing, so hands on the outside, see? Grabbing here. Bringing that hoop up high. So again, one more time. Just simply grabbing on the inside, bringing that hoop up high, whatever this looks like for you. High, 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 tall. This is a Qigong inspired movement called posting. Inhale, lifting high, high up, standing up on the tippity toes. As you exhale, allow everything to drop and feel yourself bounce. Feel your hoop bounce. Inhale, raising up. Find length and strength in that spine. Exhaling it down. Inhaling high, high, high. Exhaling and letting that drop. Milo, I asked you no more, please. My son is having a very hard time listening right now. Inhaling, lifting high, high, high up to the sky. Exhaling down. As those feet are posted into the earth, just slowly taking that hoop side to side, just bringing those arms across and gliding. Breathing a breath that comes in up the soles of your feet. And when I say that, it's a breath that is so deep, a breath that is filled with so much love.
I'm gonna do
Big breath in. Working through distractions of children or life.
Okay.
Big breath in, up the soles of the feet. Feeling the vibrations from the earth. And if that doesn't resonate with you, just breathing a breath that works good for you. Slowly allowing yourself to find that calm. Gently bouncing the knees. Slowly side to side. My beautiful friends are doing such amazing work. Side to side, slow and steady. And slowly finding that place of stillness. And toe healing the feet together as close as feels good for you. And becoming a lone flower or a piece of bamboo, blowing in the wind, a dandelion, a tree, as you're rooted into the earth through your feet. Allow yourself to sway, and we're just gently holding onto the hoop. There's no tension here. We're just letting go and finding that peace and that playfulness. And just gently blowing, just like a tree or a bamboo that is rooted deep into the earth. The elements will come, the wind will come, the rain, the slush, the sleet, the snow will pour down. And the branches, they might go and get crazy, but the roots are still just really deeply grounded and rooted into the earth. And that is just a reminder, my friend, for us to, no matter what is happening, no matter what the physical weather, no matter what our emotional weather is, all of our emotions and feelings are, to know that we can choose to be grounded and rooted here in this moment, my friends. Allowing yourself to find that stillness and bringing that hoop up and finding that center balance, finding that balance. Inhaling slowly and mindfully, allowing the arms to float up, wide open starfish hands, palms kissing palms, bringing them together, bringing them to the third eye, and giving a gentle rub with the knuckles, one direction and then the other. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you, and giving a bow. Namaste, my friends. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice. And I strongly encourage you to still get in that waist hooping. So if you are a waist hooper, You stick with it and get that waist hooping in. Do your 5 to 10 minutes per day. If you're still working on that, work on your visualization. See yourself here. See yourself here and envision yourself, and it will come to fruition. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I look so forward to practicing with you tomorrow. From my heart to yours. Shine and be a beautiful bright light like you are. I love you, friends.